It's been a very busy month for IPOs. We recently had Root Mobile and Happiest Minds Technologies list with over 100% gains. We've had a lot of issues open up recently. We had CAMS, ChemCon and Angel Broking, all which were open last week. Shares have been allotted. CAMS and ChemCon will be listing this week. Angel Broking will be listing on Monday. Grey market premiums are varying, but typically the trend that we're seeing is that wherever subscription levels were very high, at the same counter, you're seeing a huge grey market premium. So this was true for Happiest Minds and Root Mobile, which were both heavily subscribed and listed, like I said, with 100% listing gains. On the flip side of things, you have some smaller issues like a Likita, which seem to be not so heavily oversubscribed. Even Angel Broking was oversubscribed, but not to the extent that some of these other ones like Root and Happiest have been. Now this week, definitely two issues that are very interesting that are currently open are Mazagon Shipbuilders and UTI AMC. Now on day two itself, Mazagon Shipbuilders is oversubscribed 7.82 times cumulatively. The retail portion is oversubscribed in excess of 15 times and the QIB portion is oversubscribed nearly 3 times. So that's a very healthy response. The grey market premium for these shares is also pretty high, and it could see listing gains to the tune of 90 to 100%, similar to what we saw with the two tech companies that I spoke about earlier. Now, this is a key issue to keep your eye out on, and depending on how it closes, we'll be able to maybe have an idea of what the respective listing could look like. The second one I want to talk about is UTI AMC. It's a very interesting one. Again, now it's an AMC, so you can compare it to HDFC AMC or some of the other listed, unlisted asset management companies around. It's an interesting play. It's also received quite a strong level of interest. The QIB portion is 0.5 times oversubscribed. The NII portion is 0.35x times oversubscribed. The retail portion is 1.15 times oversubscribed. And the total is 0.78 times oversubscribed. So if you compare this to Mazagon Shipyard, obviously it's nowhere on the same scale. One is oversubscribed cumulatively in excess of 7.5 times and the other one around 0.79 times. But let's remember, look at the size of these issues. Mazagon Shipbuilders is a 444 crore issue. UTI AMC is a 2200 crore, 2150 crore OFS. So it's much larger, around 5 times the size of a Mazagon Shipbuilders. And let's remember, Mazagon Shipbuilders is currently receiving a huge tailwind right now from the recent change in the defense policies and as well as expectations from the upcoming defense budget from the government of India this year. So it's one of the key strengths for this business because it provides a huge pipeline of revenue, but it's also one of the key risks in that it's a huge dependency on the government. But despite that, we're seeing strong subscription. So that's an encouraging sign. And given the trail of IPOs that have just gone by, it seems that the demand for quality equity in terms of these initial public offerings remains very robust despite any weakness or volatility that we're seeing in the equity markets. So keep your eyes out on this one. Day 3 subscription tomorrow, final day for close, and we'll be updating you with the latest figures.